Boston Marathon a year after the bombing attack.
2 bombs hidden in backpacks killed 3 people near the marathon finish line. More than 260 others were seriously injured in the attack. CBS 2's Jericka Duncan joins us live from Boston this morning with a look at what today's race means to the runners there. Jericka.
Good morning, Chris and Diane. This race means a lot to the runners and also this community as a whole. We are in the Boston Commons Park where we just noticed some runners arriving. You can see behind me. They are going to put their belongings here in this area and then be shuttled to the start of the race. But before today, we got a chance to catch up with a special group who took part in a nonstop running relay in support of Boston.
Can I have a kiss?
Like most runners in today's Boston Marathon, this year's race has special meaning for Karen McLaughlin.
Once I get on the course, I'm going to be running for the victims, and I'm going to run my best time.
McLaughlin was one of 2,000 runners who took part in an around-the-clock fundraising relay from Santa Monica to Boston. The One Run for Boston covered 3,300 miles in 28 days and raised money for One Fund Boston, a charity that benefits bombing victims.
It feels good to know that maybe my money will help somebody get the prosthetic they need so they could start running again.
McLaughlin ran a 10-mile stretch in eastern Pennsylvania. She completed her first Boston Marathon in 2012, but an injury prevented her from competing last year. This year, she's back.
And now it means even more to show that we're not going to stop running just because one bad thing happened.
Next stop, New York and Boston.
One Run for Boston organizers Danny Bent and Kate Trelevin say they've raised nearly $500,000.
That is the most incredible thing, to be able to actually give something to those people that have been so severely hurt and, you know, their lives are changed.
To show their gratitude, the Boston community and 20 survivors greeted the final stretch of the relay as runners and organizers crossed the finish line last week. And the first wave of elite women start at about 9:30. The first wave of elite men start at 10, and there will be a moment of silence at around 8:45. Chris and Diane.
Jericka, thank you. Stay with CBS 2 for complete coverage of the marathon. We'll have much more on CBS this morning beginning at 7 and throughout the day here, of course, on CBS 2 News.